Okay, guys, well, we've had a full 24 hours to get these things cured. They are in there for sure. So, what we're going to do is now we're going to finish assembling the pole, minus the foot, minus the fork, and then we're going to set it up. So, hang tight and we'll get it finished. Okay, guys, day 2. It's time to take all the sections and put them together. And first up, we have the section with our point, which came out really nice. And we're going to start to put them all together. So, handy dandy mixer cups, 2-part epoxy, okay, there we are. And remember, we've got 2 of these, so you may want to grab a couple. They're pretty cheap. I think this was $5 at the Lowe's. So remember, 20 seconds of mix time is what is on the instructions. So mix. Cool. All right, so one thing I learned yesterday while I was putting the sections together was that there are definitely some techniques that you can use to make this easier and cleaner, and it'll also do better for the sections to bond together with less headache. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out our 2-part epoxy. I've got our first section right here. All right. And what I learned was when we're applying the epoxy, we want to make sure we're applying it at the bottom so that as we move forward or move as it seats into the section itself, the epoxy moves up the ferrule. And what this does is it gives us a nice, clean connection without making a mess or as much of a mess. And one thing that they stress when you're doing 2-part epoxies, and I probably said this in the last video, is that a little goes a long way, and a good bond isn't gooped together. It has a kind of a sparing amount. They said that's the stronger way to do it. So we've got it on here. Here's our tip section. Now this is the way we're talking about right here. So as we do this, I'll set this down. I'm going to rotate the 2 sections going slowly, and then if I lift it up and rotate downward, and if I keep it spinning, all of this epoxy is going to get used without making as much of a mess. So this is a time when we're not as worried about having over because we've got the tape. So we're going to seat that nice and hard. And for cleanup, we're going to use a flat section of the cardboard. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of cleaning that on off. There we go. So that's one section down. We want to make sure that's seated nice and tight together, like so. And if you want to go that extra mile and you want to tape it up, you can. It certainly won't hurt anything. where you guys can see it. Okay, so here's one section. Nice and tight. Okay. Now for the next section. We're going to do the same thing on and on. And one thing I do suggest is making sure you don't wait too long between each. Because like I said, this is a 5-minute epoxy that I'm using. So I personally, the longer it sets, the less effective it is. So I think my opinion is that you can only get, if you mix up a large amount, if you're trying to get any more than just a couple of ferrule sections, I think you're making a mistake. And this one's already heating up, so I'm going to mix it up fresh. So we're going to repeat this process all the way down, and then we're going to set it up. And I'm going to show you how I set it up so it dries evenly. So hang tight. All right, guys, so here it is. We've got it all sectioned up and done. And I've got sitting where it can dry. And all the sections are done. And what I tried to do was use braces underneath in equal parts to try to let it dry as straight as possible. So one thing I do suggest is as it's drying, every minute or so, I would suggest rotating it, because after about 5 minutes it's cured up, and after about an hour it's done. But that's it, guys. So day 2 is done. Didn't take very long at all. And tomorrow we'll put the end of the fork on, and we'll start to unwrap the other sections. And that way you see what we're finished with. Okay, guys, so really quick video today. One thing I did find out was these little cups were cool, but I ended up getting a lot of epoxy all the way up it. So my suggestion was, just for easy quick cleanup, I took a sheet of paper, it didn't bleed through, and I just folded it up, and I mixed up my epoxy on here, and this was a lot easier. So instead of cups, bowls, or whatever, this was great. And when I'm done with it, end up using a pen. When I'm done with it, all I have to do is take it, fold it over, done. Now I'm not worried about making a mess. So that's it. That's the end of day 2. Short video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have all 3 videos up on a playlist like I talked about, and then on a 4th video I'm going to have all 4 of them just put together in one cool video. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. See you tomorrow.